Let's take a look at the AFC North's remaining schedule. And when we look at this, pay attention to the first game. So Bengals host the Chiefs. The Ravens host the Rams. The Browns go to Pittsburgh to play the Steelers. Now, Kansas City's favored in that game. Rams are favored against the Ravens. And the Browns are favored in Pittsburgh. If those three things happen, then the Browns will play the Bengals in Week 18 with the AFC North on the line.
Yeah, it's that simple. I think Kansas City's on a roll like none other right now. They're playing their butts off. I mean, they throttled the Steelers. The Rams are certainly starting to come into their own. Odell Beckham Jr. playing pretty well out there with Matt Stafford. There's no reason that they shouldn't be in a position to where the Browns are playing Steelers for the division week 17. Or week 18. Sorry, It's just it is what it is. It's tough, and here we go. You don't have your an ability to win your division by yourselves anymore. You got to have some help, but sometimes you need help, and sometimes you get help. So I don't see why Kansas City couldn't beat Cincinnati. I don't see why the Ravens, can't get beaten by the Rams. These things should happen. And I think even furthermore, if the Ravens lose to the Steelers in week 18, then I think that the Browns could still win the division that way too. So there's still other opportunities.
The Ravens need to lose one of their last two is what it is. But, big thing is Browns have to beat the Steelers. Kevin Stefanski talked about that game against the Steelers, team they know pretty well.
We have to control what we can control. I think it is really the biggest thing there, and that's right in front of us is this game, and that's what's the most important. So certainly frustrated with how the last game went, but we're going to have, coaches, players, staff, we have to put all of our energies into this game this week. A division game, an opponent that we know really well, very, very well coached, bunch of great players. So we know that it's going to be a fight, a 60-minute fight. We get that, and that's what we expect.
And Hayden, when you look at it, it's likely Ben Roethlisberger's last home game. There's a whole bunch of things that go into it. And the Steelers, quite frankly, looked awful against the Chiefs. So they'll be looking to rebound.
That they will. They will definitely be looking to rebound. And, the atmosphere is going to be insane, and it's going to be tough. I mean, there's no doubt it's going to be tough for the Browns to win this game. But on the flip side, the Browns have, had two pretty bad weeks in terms of luck and in terms of, not performing. So this is the time to, come out and not make it three in a row. If they make it three in a row, they have no one to blame but themselves. So you got to hope that they have a full week of practice. They got everybody essentially back now from COVID. They will have everybody essentially back from COVID, for this game. I mean, you got Jadeveon Clowney back. Myles Garrett gets another week to rest, kind of. Like we said, Malik McDowell. I mean, they have a lot more guys, a lot more ammunition in this game against the Steelers. So there's zero excuse. You got to go out and get the job done.